Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 15 rounds of heavyweight action between Muhammad Ali and Smokin' Joe Frazier. Muhammad Ali's on his way to the ring right now, and you can see how excited he is for this one. Lots of confidence. Joe Frazier's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good clean fight, touch gloves, and let's come out.
15 rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number one.
When a high stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
Keep working the body.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. He missed with that headshot. Joe Frazier's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. A nice block by Ali. No feeling out round here at all. These two are slugging it in round number one.
Reminds me of the fireworks display on the 4th of July, and the rockets just keep coming.
You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight, but they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses, because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this. You know, it's the drudgery of it, and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight, you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Relax. Relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on him. Keep it on him. No need to get excited. You're doing fine.
is underway. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Good block by Frazier.
The right-handed Joe Frazier, Teddy.
No, that's not something that is really his forte. I mean, he'll surprise you with it every once in a while, but believe me, he lives and dies with that left hook.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. That's a good block by Frazier. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark. Oh! And Joe Frazier's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Hey, 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 no holding, no holding.
And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses, because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
Blocks away that headshot. Joe Frazier's not showing us that he understands just how effective he can be if he went downstairs against his opponent.
Yeah, well, you know what you're saying, Joe? You're taking a peek and you're taking a swipe without meaning at his trainers. Because what he's telling you is he hasn't been taught some of the rudiments of boxing. That when you hurt a guy, you should go downstairs to finish him.
End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do? Do you say, hey, I saw that and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just the big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
You won that round, all right? You won that. Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel the ropes, move out.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
A nice block by Frazier. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Well, we know Frazier took the Olympic gold, but let's go back further than that. Growing up in 1940s and 1950s, Beaufort, South Carolina, to poor sharecroppers. That defines you.
Yeah, that stays with you. And that is something that reminds you at the right time why you're in that ring.
Way to block there. halfway through this round here. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Not able to land the headshot. Muhammad Ali is doing a good job there. He has a great sense of his identity. He knows he's got to fight on the outside, and creating that space is the way to do it.
Keep working the body.
That straight right, unable to connect. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Muhammad Ali's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up.
Tough to have a discussion about Muhammad Ali without bringing up the name of Smokin' Joe Frazier. Their trilogy, perhaps the most documented in the history of the sport.
Well, Fred Astaire, maybe the greatest dancer of all time, had to have Ginger Rogers, and you do need somebody to match up with, and he found that person. He found that person in every way, was the perfect guy to make great fights with. You know, personality-wise, the opposite of each other, and style-wise in that ring, the opposite. One guy coming forward, another guy on the outside looking to take advantage of that forward motion.
Here we go with the fourth round. Blocks that belt line well. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Accurate counter punch by Frazier. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up in his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
Halfway through round number 4. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Good scoring counterpunch by Frazier. Unable to get to Ali. Ali blocked it. offense from defense by Frazier. So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us, help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
Nice work on the outside. Keep it up.
Round number 5 has arrived. Hey, nothing wrong with a little showboating by Muhammad Ali.
Let's see some more head moves. Let's see some more head moves. Get out of the way.
A little defense turns to offense by Frazier. Excellent counterpunch by Frazier. Well-placed counterpunch by Ali. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
Not able to land the headshot. Nice strike after catching one by Muhammad Ali. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Good block there by Frazier. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Frazier. Joe Frazier's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into it without throwing a punch. We have to start doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab. That'll put us in a position. Nice work. He's hurt. I need you to jump on him in this round, all right? Let's get on this one. Get the compress on that.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
Muhammad Ali is fighting real smart here on the outside. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Ali. Well, there he is on the outside, staying away from any danger, but still able to do what he wants.
Hey, Joe, so often we talk about the height, we talk about the length, but how about talking about patience? How about talking about discipline? He's using both those assets beautifully, staying on the outside, getting his kind of fight.
Slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is.
Side to side.
I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight.
Keep working the body.
Holy cow! Ali's been stunned.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy.
The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
He's tired. He's tired of debating about it. Take more out of him. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this weather. Get on that. Get on that.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking how much more of this. Oh! Muhammad Ali's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Joe Frazier's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Hurt and damaged, but he's doing a real nice job of just staying away from the danger.
And now he's got to find a little bit of a way to create offense without getting into that danger zone again.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Good block by Frazier.
In and out, in and out. inside. Keep working the chest.
Oh, and Joe Frazier stunned, and he is hurt.
Keep those hands up.
Come on now, work it out.
And a good counter by Frazier.
Lead him to the punch.
Blocks the headshot. Oh, and there you go. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? So Joe Frazier goes down and now rises to his feet. And there's the bell. He is saved by the bell. Oh, boy, Teddy, he's in a world of hurt now. Only 60 seconds in front of him.
And you know what? Less than 60 seconds. It took him 5 seconds to get him on that stool. So right now, they can't concentrate just on telling him things, and he needs to be told why he got hit. But they got to get ice on him, and they got to, right now, they have to revive him.
Miss. Nice. Nice. Keep it up. This guy's never felt a beating like this. Keep the pressure up.
Halfway through the scheduled rounds here.
Keep your head.
Muhammad Ali's so comfortable on the outside. Ali's shown us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
More movement. Head movement.
He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Joe Frazier's learning a lesson here that you don't want to learn, and that is no head movement means you're going to take shots to the head.
Well, Costamato used to tell me, if you don't move your head, guess what? The other guy will move it for you. Right now, the other guy is moving his head for him.
Painfully so. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Now that's some fine work right there. Oh, and there you go. Ali's in a bad place right now. He was tagged.
Come on now.
Muhammad Ali's well-conditioned to the reality. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was pushed.
Holy cow! And Joe Frazier's on the canvas and hurt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. This fight is over. Muhammad Ali's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that. Muhammad Ali's your winner by impressive knockout victory.
And he did it just the way he had to. Stayed on the outside and used those quick hands all night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.